Tall lava fountains. What you are looking at are towering and sustained lava fountains being generated at Hawaii's Kilauea volcano, maintaining a height of 100.2 meters or 328.7 feet. However, during bursts of activity, the taller of its two lava fountains reaches even higher, periodically achieving a height of 174.8 meters or 573.5 feet. While this isn't enough to overtop its overall caldera rim, meaning it still can't be seen at a town far away from the volcano, it still represents Kilauea's tallest lava fountains of the 21st century. As a result, numerous tourists, including one eruption location of my viewers, have flocked to Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, with the viewer in question taking these photos from a safe designated viewing area. Because of the amount of expanding gas associated with these lava fountains that propelled them upwards, some fragments of lava were expanded to such a degree that they formed tephra, later raining down on the ground as shown in this footage. Despite these minor tephra emissions, Kilauea's ongoing eruption would best be classified as purely effusive, occurring solely in its summit area. This eruption is highly unlikely to harm anyone or any structures as long as people stay in designated viewing areas, and lava is not going to suddenly migrate and erupt in a rift zone like seen during 2018. This latest resumption of Kilauea's summit eruption began at 5:40 a.m. local time on January 15, ending a 12-day-long hiatus of no lava effusion occurring. In the following morning hours after 5:40, what was initially very weak spattering became continuous, until at 9:15 a.m. this lava began flowing onto the southwestern end of its 2018 caldera floor, with true lava fountaining beginning at 9:55 a.m. and continuing ever since. In the more than 48 hours since then, 54.2 acres of the caldera floor has been covered in a fresh layer of lava, eruptive episodes with this figure likely to expand in upcoming days as two vents continue to erupt representing segments of a 440-foot-long eruptive fissure. Some people might be a bit confused why I have not designated Kilauea's latest activity as a new eruption, and the reason for this is that sometimes Kilauea's longer individual eruptions consist of many distinct bursts of activity known as episodes followed by periods of no or minimal activity. For example, Kilauea's 35-year-long eruption from 1983 to 2018 consisted of 61 separate episodes of activity. Kilauea's latest 4 episodes of activity eruption follows this pattern, which since it began early in the morning hours of December 23, 2024 has consisted of 4 episodes of activity, with a progressively longer period of activity and pause between subsequent phases. While there it is not a certainty that this pattern will hold, possible future activity Kilauea could in theory erupt for between 7 and 12 days continuously, perhaps more, perhaps less. This activity should start to decline in upcoming days, before eventually pausing altogether once again. Since the December 23, 2024 eruption began, the depth of Kilauea's 2018 caldera has decreased by an average of 9 meters or 30 feet, translating to an erupted volume of 24.5 million cubic meters of lava through January 10. In other words, the first 3 episodes of eruptive activity averaged a rate of lava effusion of 29.19 cubic meters per second. This basaltic lava has been spread across an area of 628 acres or 2.54 square kilometers, translating to an average thickness for newly erupted material of 9.64 meters or 31.63 feet. As a final note, I would like to thank my new YouTube channel member Thomas Manners for supporting my work.